Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? It's Wednesday. It's 5 o'clock. The time has come for sprints. Hello. How the heck is everybody doing? Okay. So I have a list of things I do. I just gotta cross something off. It's so satisfying. Anyways, hi everybody. It's Wednesday. I'm giving everybody a hot second just for their computers to catch up to me, but hello. But yeah, it's time for sprints. I'm pretty excited about the book I'm going to be reading. It is a very anticipated read for me. So we shall see. Hold on. Things are going on. Hold on. I'm here. I swear. Things going on. But hi, everybody. It's Wednesday. Let me know in the comments. What's everybody reading today? What are you guys working on? Again, reading is optional. It's kind of just sprint time to work on whatever you want. But okay, here's the thing. I have one slight dilemma. I have this audiobook from the library, and I have to read this book this month. And I have another book from the library that I don't have to read this month, but I have the audiobooks for both, and they're both due on the same day. So here's the thing. I was thinking I'm going to read the book that's due first. I mean, not due first. They have to read and then read the other one. And hopefully there's time, but like I suck at getting things done. And also, but the book that I know I have to read is for book club, and that's at the end of the month. And I don't want to forget things, but as of right now, I am reading The Seventh Veil of Salome by Silvia Moreno Garcia. This won our book club poll for patrons and channel members for October. We are reading this book. I am obsessed. I've read like a lot of things by Silvia Moreno Garcia at this point, and I always loved them. This one's kind of old Hollywood kind of a thing, and I don't know if it's going to go into horror. I would assume it does because like all the rest of her books are horror related. This one just doesn't have like a horror filled cover, I suppose. Well, not all of them do. Like Mexican Gothic doesn't look like a scary book. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I think it has like 3 different POVs, and it's all these women kind of coming together, and old Hollywood. But yeah, Silvia Moreno Garcia, very excited about it. Beth, hello, my dear. How are you? Hello, Alicia. How are you, my friend? Hey, Kimber. I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Hello, Caitlin. How are you? 31 of House and Fire and Magic by Sherilyn Kenyon. I love a good Sherilyn Kenyon. I hope you're enjoying it. Oh my, that's a tome. I want to read more Stephen King. It's just some of his books are so long that they're intimidating. I don't know. I want to read at least a couple more. We'll see. Hello, Larissa. How are you doing? Anyway, yeah, I'm reading this month's book club pick, and it's like the second of the month. It's so long until like book club, but I'm gonna do it. I have some momentum at the moment. I need to like take advantage of, because I don't have momentum on anything else. Like life is lifing, and like this is I think the 3rd week in a row where it gets to be Wednesday, and I'm like, I haven't even filmed a video for this weekend yet. Hi. I'll probably just film it. I'll wake up early and film it tomorrow morning, and I'll edit on Thursday night. There's just nothing I can do about it. Anyway, hi everybody. Hey Addie, how are you? Yeah, Seventh Veil Salve. I am pretty excited about it. I mean, you know, I've read a lot of Silvia Moreno Garcia. Some are hits, some are misses. Personally, I think my favorite is probably Mexican Gothic. What came out last year? I think Silver Nitrate came out last year, and like the end was baller. Like the end was really good, and then like most of the book leading up to it was kind of mid. But great ending. So it kind of pushes it forward. But yeah, and then there's like a bunch of other ones. But yeah, Mexican Gothic, beautiful. So I'm hoping this is kind of going to that kind of vibe. Pinkies crossed. Fingers crossed. Never whistle at night. There you go. Yeah, for sure. But anyway, it's Wednesday. It's time for sprints. I'm feeling good about sprints. Sprints is something that's like it's every Wednesday, and I know I'm gonna read something and I'm gonna talk with people, and it's like simple and nice. So I do look forward to it and like hanging out with everybody. But yeah, let me know what you're reading or working on today in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. Whew. I'm also trying to make sure I drink water because I have been forgetting to drink water lately, which is a problem. Because I'm like, why don't I feel good? It's like, oh, I haven't drank all day. I'm trying my best. At least I've been drinking liquids today a lot. I'm realizing now I didn't eat lunch because I forgot. Doing my best, you know. Sometimes you just got to do your best. Like it's not always the best that it could be, but it's the best you're capable of. Yeah, no lunch. I think if I'm gonna say I had a lunch, I ate cookie butter for lunch. Hi, I'm having a day. But I'm surviving. It's all good. Is what it is. Anyway. Oh, okay, Dracula. That was my very first episode of Drunk Classics, so it kind of holds a special place in my heart. It was I hadn't come up with the idea for Drunk Classics until that book, and I got very drunk and read the book, and I was like, "This is fun." I the only thing is, I had read Frankenstein before, and I didn't give it Drunk Classics treatment, and like I didn't love it, so I don't want to reread it, but I think it would be fun for Drunk Classics. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think everyone will be like, yes, do Frankenstein for Drunk Classics, because I feel like I am going to be like so harsh in that whole video because fuck Victor. I hated the guy by the end of the book. I'm like, ugh, you whiny little brat. You only like Victor's biggest problem in life is that he doesn't understand there are consequences for his own actions because he's rich. And he's never had to like face a consequence in his fucking life. Ew. Like I really disliked him. Even to the end of the book. It feels like Mary Shelley. I don't know. I feel like Mary Shelley was probably an influence on the book American Psycho. Where like you're reading this whole book and Patrick Bateman is such a fucking loser the whole time, but I feel like some people might not pick up on that and get the wrong opinion about Victor and think he's the hero of the story. I'm like, no, he's a fucking loser. Like Patrick Bateman. That just came to me now, but like in this essay, I will explore the reasons why. I feel like that's a thesis statement. Victor Frankenstein is a progenitor to Patrick Bateman. I said what I said. Anyway, let's see where we are. Yay! I really liked Bride. That one shocked the hell out of me that I liked it so much, but I hope you're enjoying it. It is. I mean, it's the writing isn't the problem. Like I think it's well written and it does have some interesting bits in it. It's just I hate Victor, and I think you're supposed to hate Victor. So I'm getting the right reaction from the book, but it's just like, ugh, I don't want to do that to myself. Yeah, same here. Surprisingly a banger. There you go. Yeah, I should do it, but it's short at least. It's not a very long book. Yeah, and then I'm confusing it with Dracula because I think yeah, Dracula's the one that's all like journal entries, right? It's written in like in letters and journal entries. And like Frankenstein is more of like a narrative, if I'm not mistaken, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Yay. Same. Fair. Yeah, I did. I liked it more than Dracula. Girl, okay, Dracula, right? Lucy, the character of Lucy, she keeps saying that her neck hurts, and not a single person looks at her fucking neck. Oh book. Like I lost it. One of her like suitors is a literal doctor. Oh my god. It was just baffling. But yeah, and then I read Carmilla, which is like an influence for Dracula, and that doctor looked at her fucking neck. I was astonished and happy about it. Cause then, you know, like, oh, I see on your neck a vampire bite. You've got vampire bite-itis. Like, you got to do stuff about it rather than just going, I don't know what's wrong. La la la. Let's bleed her for a while. Let the demons out. I don't know what the science was back then. Hey, I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna get off of Dracula right now. The nature descriptions. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair. Yeah, it is. Okay, there you go. There's parts of it that are really good, like, when they're on the Demeter, right? It's the Demeter's the boat that they're on. Like, that is horrifying. Like, that could have been a whole novel, and I would have liked it better. I think they made it into a movie, didn't they? The Voyage of the Demeter? I think that's a movie now. True. Fair enough. But it's just like, even this one is real easy. Like, my neck hurts. It must be the demons in your blood. Like, my neck hurt is so basic. And I was just like, wow, guys. Anyway, yep. Bride. Okay, Libby. Couldn't get into it out of the first chapter. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I listen to I do audiobook for everything because I need it, but I don't know. I maybe I just have low standards. It didn't necessarily bother me. It's fine. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion on the narrator, but that's a bummer. Hopefully you can do some regular reading and enjoy it. Yeah. Yeah. Frankenstein is ugh, fuck Victor Frankenstein, dude. Ew. You're gross. I hate him. Ugh. Just having this hatred of Victor Frankenstein and then putting alcohol on it seems dangerous. We shall see. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen. Who knows? I don't know. Anyway, why don't we go ahead and start doing a sprint very shortly? I think there's one more comment here. Yay! That's book club. So we read Assistant to the Villain, and now we read Apprentice to the Villain for patrons and channel members book club. That's on Friday, so just in a couple days for this discussion. I'm excited to know what you think about it. But yeah, why don't we do a sprint? We've been chatting for a while. So let me bring up our mascot, Miles. There he is, our duck friend. All right, everybody, 30 minutes starting now. Hello, everybody. Gently coming back from sprints. How did it go? I got to page 41 of The Seventh Veil of Salome. It's kind of cool for anyone who's thinking about doing audio. It's a full cast because there are so many POVs. Like, kind of a ridiculous amount of POVs. It feels like Daisy Jones and the Six, how there's so many POVs in that one. It feels like that, and each one has its own voice actor. So it's good. I think it's well produced. Not a ton has happened yet. There is foreboding, I would say. Just in the very first chapter, the very first person who we met, he's like, it's a shame what happened to this girl. And then, like, we're going to find out what happened. But yeah. Anime. So far, so good. I'm intrigued. Not enough has happened yet for me to really form an opinion. Let's see where we left off. Assistant to the Villain enjoyed it. Yeah. Well, the second book is out, so you know. Read chapter 2 of Dracula. Okay, switching to Sense and Second Degree Murder. Okay, love it. I feel like Emma would be good for that. I know Sense and Sensibility is also like they're doing like a spin on it for a murder mystery, but like Emma, like I remember reading it, and my favorite, I did it for Drunk Classics, and my favorite line I said was, how bloody is the end of Emma? Because she's going to kill someone. I feel like Emma's a villain origin story, and I'm like, yes. Someone needs to do that if they haven't already. If they have, please leave it in the comments. Hey, Caitlin, 35 pages. Excellent work. Got 2 stories on. Fabulous. Love it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know if that was on, it was audible, but both of my elbows just cracked. Anyway, Seventh Veil. I am going to, my goal for today is to read like half the book. I don't know, because that's like gets me to page like 152, which I think is very doable in one day. The only thing is also about this book, there's no chapters. Actually, again, like Daisy Jones and the Six, there's no chapters. It breaks when it goes to a new person, like a new POV. And I think we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like at least 5 POVs, and I'm on page 42. POVs in this. It feels very much being told like what's the word for anecdotally, I guess, because it just keeps bopping back and forth to all these different characters. And I don't know if it's not an interview formally, but it does feel kind of like that format, if that makes sense. It feels like anecdotes. But yeah, I'm 42 pages in. I don't know nothing that's going on yet. We have our ingenue who's been introduced. She's taking her screen test. I'm interested in her a lot. I want to see what she's like. And I mean, Salome herself, like the biblical Salome, is also a POV character in this. And I'm like, that's a wild one. She asked for John the Baptist's head on a platter. I want to see where that goes, because yikes. That's a lot. Anyway, popped in during the spread, studying for anatomy class, trying to stay awake. Well, hopefully this helps. I don't know if it does. There's not enough sound, but good luck for anatomy class. Hey, Larissa, you finished halfway through A Fate Inked in Blood. Ooh, okay. I have that too, and I haven't started it yet. I'm glad to hear that you're liking it. I don't know. I just want to dive back in to this book. I don't have anything new and exciting to say. Let me think. Oh, you know what? Anyone out in LA this week? I just heard about it. I'm not sure if I'm going to go, but I might. They're doing the Italian festival in LA. However, I'm an Italian person. I'm in LA. It seems like a match made in heaven. They're doing it in Hollywood. And not just Hollywood, they're doing it on Hollywood and Highland. And anyone from LA is going, ew, right now. That Hollywood and Highland, for anyone who doesn't know, is like the main part of Hollywood where all of the tourists are. Like all of them. Like up the street on Hollywood a little bit is like the Man's Chinese Theater with all like the handprints and everything, and like that's like the hub. And you're doing it there? It's gonna be a fucking nightmare. So thinking about going, but maybe not, because like hot damn, is that gonna be terrible to get to? And it's also hot. It was 102 degrees out here in LA today. What the fuck? It's October. It was 102. The fuck is going on? So yeah, that's the only like cool new thing I heard about. I just heard about it this morning, and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. Italian festival. I don't know. It's gonna be hot. It's in Hollywood and Highland, which is, oh gosh. I don't know. I'm sure someone else in here is in LA and going, oh no, that's a terrible idea to put it there. Like, it's a street fair. So, like, they're closing the street. It's going to be so bad because Highland is the direct street that goes to the freeway. It is the main artery in and out of Hollywood, and they're going to close it. I'm gooped right now. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. I worked in Hollywood for many years, and I know that it's going to be the fucking worst. If there is a problem on Highland, the entire city is fucked. Like, it is a problem. So it's wild they're doing it there. Out of all places, like, why there? Ew. You could have done it like even, I don't know, 3 blocks over or something, or even like go further west to like Fairfax, and like that would have been great. The traffic isn't as bad. You could get in and out of Hollywood, but this is just going to be, oh my gosh. I'm only like now thinking about it and how bad the traffic will be. It'll be bonkers. But anyway, on that note, why don't we go ahead and do another sprint? Unless anyone's got any cool things to share with the class. But yeah, that's all I got going on. Reading books, maybe doing an Italian festival. We'll see. But like, yikes for transportation purposes. And that's all I got. That's it. Anyway, all right. Why don't we go ahead and do a sprint? I am getting very hungry for dinner as well, so I'm kind of like just trying to keep this moving because like I forgot to eat lunch. Technically, my lunch was cookie butter, so we should get going here before I get loopy. But yeah, let me bring this back. Share my screen. Here's Miles back to for round 2 Electric Boogaloo. All right, everybody, 30 minutes starting now. Hello, everybody. That was our second sprint coming back. How did it go for everybody? Again, I'm reading The Seventh Veil of Salome by Sylvia Moreno Garcia, and I got to page 80. So far, so good. It's still trying to get traction, I think. It's not, I don't know. It's just not, the plot hasn't begun. Or at least I don't know what the plot is right now. It's just random people doing things, but I don't know what like the overarching plot is. It's just a lot of people, and it's just like slice of life. So I'm sure there is a plot. I'm 80 pages in and I don't know it. So that's a little bit concerning, but I'm still going to read it because I do like it. It's just like, what is this about? That's my big question right now. There you go. Sometimes you got to fight with the printer, you know? You do you, honeydew. Anyway. So yeah, I want to get to about page 150 today. So I've read about half of what I wanted to read today. So that's pretty good. A little chunk of it. And then my goal over here, I do like to mark them because it makes it easier. I don't know if anyone else does that, but if I like set a goal and I put a tab, like it's not this amorphous blob, and then I don't get like horrified and like not read. I don't know if that's anyone else. Got to page 95. Pretty proud to get 100 pages in one day. Fabulous, Caitlin. Congrats. I'm happy for you. Read one story. Love it, Alicia. Read some, got ready for bed. Good. Getting ready for bed is great. I wish I did it earlier, but I have been trying actively to get more sleep at night because, like, I've always been like a 5-6 hour kind of girl. That's just how my body's built. But I've been trying to get 7 lately. We'll see how it goes. It's probably better for me. So, fingers crossed. Time my first book. Yep. There you go. About 200 pages to go. Yay. I do it a lot more with Anne Rice. At least, I don't know. I just read, by the way, sneak peek. I just read The Wolf Gift by Anne Rice. I just finished it yesterday. I am going to do a full recap on it. So it's another new Anne Rice series that I haven't done yet. That was like the first time I hadn't tabbed every chapter because a lot of her books, like to keep me going, I have to tab every chapter or I get like, oh God, how much more do I need to read? Okay, this much. It's the first time I didn't have to tab like every chapter. I just tabbed my like blocks of it I was going to read. So who knows? I don't know. I read it though. I finished it yesterday and I have my notes. So I just have to film it and edit it and post it. We'll see. But it's done. And then there's a sequel. It's a duology. And then I want to do this other duology by Anne Rice, the Seraphim Assassin one. But both of those books are really short for that series. So I was like, sweet, love that. I love a shorter book. So I'll do those eventually. And I still need to finish my Twilight reread. I need to do Eclipse and Breaking Dawn. But those books are beefy. They're so long. I'm like, like I just, anyway. I'll do them. I'll do them eventually. It'll happen. It's a series. I want to reread them both. But yeah. Seventh Veil Salome. This is our book club pick for October. Good stuff. Yeah, not a ton has happened. 80 pages in. It's just like people doing things. And it's like old Hollywood. I guess, you know what? If you like LA Confidential, the movie, or maybe the book. I haven't read the book, but I've seen the movie. If you like that, I think you get into this. It's kind of like a little bit seedy and, you know, movie business and everything. So that's a good comp for this. But anyway, I am very hungry because I did not eat lunch. All I ate was cookie butter, which is wild. So I am going to get going for the evening. I still have some more reading to do, so I'll do that a little bit later. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. And I will be back not next Wednesday, but I will be back the Wednesday after. Next Wednesday is my man's birthday, and we're going to go do stuff. So I'm taking that week off. But 2 weeks from now, we'll be back for sprints, and I'll have Saturday videos in the interim. But yeah, thanks you guys for coming and hanging out with me. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Love it. All right, everybody. Goodbye. Ooh, I hit the wrong button. All right, everybody. Goodbye.